Hey guys, welcome back. Haven't been on for a while. Been busy doing the summer thing, so um, my twins' girl's birthday was yesterday, so I was doing a lot of preparation for that. And a couple of my family members have been sick, so yeah, it's been kind of different the last few days, couple weeks actually. But anyway, I made a couple things. Actually, a couple weeks ago. Just hadn't had a chance to share them yet. But I want to come on in and do a quick share. This is actually a project share for PandaHall Selected. I did a collab with them, and so I picked out a few products. So I'm going to show you two of the products that I got today. Used two of them in a project, so let me show you what I got. So first off, I showed you guys I got this. I was super excited because I thought this was a bow die, okay, and I wanted a steel rule die. So most of you probably know, but some may not, newer crafters. These thick dies, like the Sizzix, the Tim Holtz, that are real thick like this, these are called steel rule dies. So this means inside this foam here, there is like the image that it cuts out. There is like these steel, like blades in there. So when you press down on it, that's what cuts the material, the paper or the fabric. So so these kind are really good for, because you can cut through anything with these pretty much. Where the regular little, just regular little thinlet type dies, they don't cut through, the heavier stuff. Now sometimes you can get them to cut if you go through over and over and over and use a precision plate and stuff like that, but for the most part you couldn't cut through leather or something like that with them. So that's why I had wanted this die. And in the picture, that's what I thought I got, but it was not. It was this, which is called a heart pocket, leather heart pocket. So I was a little disappointed in that, but I don't know if I just read it wrong, because there was like choices that you could make, and I thought I had chose one that had the bow, but maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't do that, but I'm not sure. So anyway, so I don't know if it was my fault or theirs, but anyway, I showed you this. I thought maybe they had these 4 designs, and they just put all the designs on the packaging. But yeah, they have 4 designs on here that aren't what's on the actual die. So just be really aware of that and careful of that when you go looking, to buy one of these. So I have no problem with the die itself. It worked great. It cut through the leather great. So I did one out of some of the Hobby Lobby faux leather, this cute cherry pattern that I got. So this is how this one turned out. So just kind of a basic leather pocket. I just put a card in here because just I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it yet, but anyway, I didn't want it to be just blank. Okay, so it already has a hole cut up here at the top to add, added a dangle. You could add like a key or stuff like that if you wanted to, like maybe carry your ID in here or something like that, but I was just making something crafty with it. So anyway, I attached a jump ring and a cute little lobster clasp that I got from, I think these were some I got from Hobby Lobby. And then I tied some trim on there, and then a cute little bead dangle that somebody gifted me, and then a tiny little tassel, and a cute little charm that's a little thing that's 2 little cherries. Thought that was really cute. I stitched around it with red thread, and then I attached one of the other items that I got from the collab too was this pack of resin bows, which I love. I've used a ton of them already. I really like them because I love the polka dots on them. So you got like a light pink and more of a bright pink, a red, a white, a black, a teal, a light blue, a lilac, a yellow. Yeah, so all those colors, really cute. So I love these, and they came in this container too. So super nice thing about these type of collabs too. A lot of these products from PandaHall and that kind of stuff, they come a lot of times in a case already that you can store them in. So anyway, that is what I just attached down here. And since this is leather, I went ahead and I put it on with E6000 because I figured hot glue or something else would probably just pop off the leather. So I attached it with that. So I think that turned out really cute. So I made that one. And then I made one out of this really thick glitter ribbon from Hobby Lobby that I got on clearance one time. And so I used it to cut one out of. So here it is. And on this one, before I sewed it together, actually, did I sew this one? Yeah, I still sewed it, okay. But before I sewed it together, I put a piece of vellum in there behind, where the heart is. So that one's kind of sealed up, and then another one of those heart, bow cabochons there. So hooked again the little jump ring, and then some ribbon that matched, some eyelash trim that matched. This is a lobster clasp that I actually got from BB Craft, collab that I did with them. And then I also attached another tiny little tassel here that matched, and then a tiny little red, like gummy bear charm to it also. So that turned out really cute. So this die cuts really well. Okay, it cuts really well. Everything I tried to cut out, it cuts really well. I also used it on this. This is the faux leather that you get at the Dollar Tree. Much thinner than, the Hobby Lobby stuff, which, you kind of expect that. If you get it at the Dollar Tree, you kind of expect it to be, not as good a quality stuff. But anyway, it worked well. So anyway, I cut one out of that. And this one I had to do more colors that I love. So this one I just did it I cut it out of the white, and then I stitched it in the pink. Okay, I added on a piece, this is a sticker from, can't remember which collection, I think maybe Carousel, I'm not positive. And then I cut out a rosette here, a pink rosette, and then I layered up a piece of ephemera I had from this little bird. I wrapped some kind of really furry twine stuff around it, and then I used a sentiment that it was a sticker I put on a piece of paper and cut it out around it to make it like a piece of ephemera. I added a cute little lollipop back behind there, and then I put another one of those cute little bows on the lollipop stick. Okay, and this one I attached with one of those garment pins. I tied a little tiny piece, just a little scrap piece of tulle, and then a cute little wire wrap bow that matched. So, and then inside here, I used a piece of carousel paper, just cut out another little piece of tag and put that sticker on the top there. So, of course, this one's my favorite. I love it. And again, like I said, this is the Hobby Lobby, Dollar Tree. This is the Dollar Tree faux leather stuff. So, anyway, really cute. Now, let me tell you this. So I was trying to also cut out some out of paper, and this happens not with just this. I mean, it's not just a problem with this company or anything like that. I have plenty of Sizzix dies that do the same thing. When they're the steel rule dies, okay, they a lot of times will cut all the way through where there should be like a stitching or like a not embossing, like a scoring line. It will cut all the way through. Okay, so I had that it did it right off. And so I switched from, usually what you do is you, instead of using 2 cutting plates, you know, 1 on each side of the die, what you would normally would do would be to put 1 of the cutting plates and then use the crease pad on the other side, and that usually works so it doesn't put quite as much pressure on it, so that it you know, won't cut all the way through. But even when I did that with this one, it still cut through when I used paper. Okay, it didn't do it when I used leather, and you know, in the description it says leather cutting, you know, heart pocket or whatever, you know, so so just be aware of that. If you go to use it with paper, that it could cut all the way through. And like I say, you want to use not 2 cutting plates. You're going to want to use a cutting plate, and the other just use the crease pad. Okay. So I didn't do any out of paper because that kept happening to me. And then I was trying to, then a couple times I got one good, and then I wanted to stitch, and I got too close to, you know, the stitch line that was here, and so then I just totally, you know, the stitching on top of it made it, you know, tear apart. So, but that wasn't, again, was not the die's fault or anything. That was just me trying to, you know, do more stitching than that would allow. So here's one that I cut out of paper. I used, I just glued it together, didn't try stitching it. So, you know, you can still use it like that. It's just, you know, I wouldn't recommend stitching it. You just want to glue it so it stays, you know, glued down. But, you know, so it can work. So anyway, just so you're aware of that. So those are my quick little project share. I've got some more things done that I'll share in another video, because I'm trying to finish up something else too. So anyway, I will link PandaHall's website and the dies that I used, you know, or the products I used. So I used this, again, this die and these bow cabochons, which I love these. So anyway, super great for cutting out projects that you want to cut out of something other than paper. So this would work real well if, like, say, if I wanted to do maybe like an acetate, cut out of an acetate, or a mylar, something that was thicker, harder to cut through, maybe like a corrugated paper or card, you know, chipboard, cardboard stuff, you know, all those things that you want to use on your projects that aren't just, you know, that aren't just paper. But yeah, works really great for all these other things. And this is a thick one too. I mean, this doesn't even bend super great because it's really thick, and it cut through that no problem. So, because I got this and I'm like, what am I going to do with this? Because I'm not going to make a, you know, like tie this around a package or something that big. So anyway, I had these in mind, making bows out of these when I actually bought them. Just die cutting out, you know, like bows and stuff, or other projects with them. But unless you got steel rule, it's hard to get through this kind of fabric and ribbon like that. So anyway, cut well with all these different, through all these different materials. Very happy with it. I want to go back next time and look and see if I could actually find the bow die. But this was a great project too, so it was a fun thing to add to my, you know, my little collection of, you know, boxes, bags, tags, you know, pocket type things. So yeah, I like it, and I think they turned out really cute. So anyway, that is that. I'll link their website, link their the products that I used of theirs, and yeah. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well and enjoying their summer. If you have any questions, just feel free to comment below. You know, give me a thumbs up, like the video, let me know what you think. Okay, talk to you guys soon. Bye.